Go order yourself a pizza. It's Friday night.
It's Friday night, and the mood is right. We're gonna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGIF.
Where I Live premiered on March 5th, 1993 as a mid-season replacement for yet another short-lived TGIF series, Camp Wilder.
We all live together, this is where I live.
The series was created by Eric Van Loo and Michael Jacobs. Michael was responsible for some of our favorite shows like Dinosaurs, The Torkelsons, and Boy Meets World. The premise was based on the show star Dougie Doug's real-life childhood. Doug grew up in Brooklyn with his Jamaican father and American-born mother. His character on the show, Douglas St. Martin, grew up in Harlem in a Trinidadian-American home where he lived with his parents and younger sister, Marie, who was played by Lorraine Toussaint. Doug also served as a co-producer on the show. Now, the majority of the show centered around Douglas and his friend Reggie, played by Flex Alexander, and Malcolm, played by Sean Baker. Where I Live struggled through its first season, though, like a lot of mid-season replacements. While critics appreciated the realistic portrayal of Douglas's family, ratings were low. Fortunately for the cast, the people who were watching were incredibly dedicated and brought the show back from the brink of cancellation. It also helped that they had a fan and a very prominent comedian and actor at the time who had his own TV show and promoted Jell-O pudding. ABC renewed it for a second season and ran reruns throughout the summer on Tuesday nights after Full House, which did help raise the ratings a bit. But when they brought it back for the second season that November, ABC opted to move it to Saturday nights. Ratings dropped exponentially. I mean, they dropped so much that they opted to air only 3 of the 8 episodes that they had filmed. Where I Live was officially evicted on November 20th, 1993. But where are they now? I can tell you. Dougie Doug had already established a career as a comedian, and while the second season was airing, he appeared in one of the greatest movies of all time, Cool Runnings. He also ended up with a lead role on Cosby, which makes sense since the Jell-O Man was the reason why Where I Live got a second season. He also appeared on Touched by an Angel, Justified, SVU, Blue Bloods, Shark Tale, and most recently in The Weeds. It appears that he still lives in New York and that he and his wife are quite active in supporting their community. Now, if Lorraine looks familiar to you, it's because she has been in literally everything. Quite a hardworking actress. She appeared in Dangerous Minds, which was a soundtrack I played on repeat at the tender age of 10, Amazing Grace, If These Walls Could Talk, Leaving LA, Any Day Now with her good friend Annie Potts, Crossing Jordan, Ugly Betty, Saving Grace, Friday Night Lights, Body of Proof, The Young and the Restless, Orange is the New Black, Forever, Rosewood, The Fosters, and was most recently on The Equalizer and The Better Sister. She has a daughter named Samara and was married to Michael Tomlinson from 2017 to 2019 and was never married to a man named Micah Zane, even though that's what the internet claims. Flex Alexander returned to TGIF, appearing on one episode of Sister Sister. He also appeared in Homeboys in Outer Space, Moesha, Total Security, She's All That, Girlfriends, The Man in the Mirror, The Michael Jackson Story, One-on-One, Single Ladies, Station 19, Grey's Anatomy, Mixed Dish, and most recently, The Family Business. Prior to acting, he had been a backup dancer for Salt and Peppa, Mary J. Blige, and Queen Latifah before moving into stand-up. He married singer Shanice Wilson in 2000, and they have 2 collabs. Sean Baker was no stranger to TGIF, previously appearing on Dinosaurs and Family Matters. After Where I Live ended, he appeared on the show Martin, Living Single, I missed that show, NYPD Blue, VIP with Canadian Pamela Anderson, Chosen, and Swagger. Apparently, the martial arts skills he exhibited on VIP were legit, and he holds a first-degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. He most recently took the stage appearing in We Are Among Us at the Pacific Resident Theater in LA. Thanks so much for watching. If you remember this one, please let me know because I don't remember it at all. If you liked it, please save and share it with your friends. It really does help spread the good word of the cult. And don't forget to follow along on the gram and the tube of the U, especially if you are below the 4 net parallel, because we don't know what's going to happen. Good day, and may the cult be with you.